So I haven't really done a product review before, but I've got this interesting gadget that I wanted to try. And it's basically a little device that connects to your phone and it gives you that DSLR-like grip on your phone. It connects to both iPhone and Android. Now I just bought it on whim because I wanted to try it out. And through this video, I want to see its utility and whether or not it's a sound investment, whether or not it justifies the cost that it incurs. Let's find out. So first of all, you've got this main grip. It's a good solid piece and it feels premium, although it's plastic. This is the top view and it's got a little button here called the shutter, I think. And down below it has a Type-C charger and a quarter-inch screw to attach it on a tripod, though we'll talk more about that later. The in-hand grip feels good and kind of okay. It has got a little convex mirror on the opposite side, and the grip itself where the fingers rest has a nice little texture for the better grip. It also got a cap that attaches on its front side to make it look more like a camera. Overall, yeah, it looks good, feels good, and does not feel like a cheap product. It has got this little metal ring that you can attach via sticky tape to an Android that does not have a MagSafe. This metal will then stick to this magnetic lamp. It's quite strong, as you can see. I had to use a lot of force to take it off. Some of the other things that it comes with is a USB cable and a manual that has instructions in a lot of languages. Let's come to the actual product. So if you've got a case that has a MagSafe magnet, then you can directly attach it to the grip and you can use it in both horizontal as well as vertical mode. The grip feels overall okay in hand and also looks nice. So this has this button that comes off and it's magnetically attached to the grip. This connects via Bluetooth to your device and it lets you click photos from a distance by just the press of a button when your phone is mounted on a tripod, let's say. Overall, yeah, it does give a nice look to the phone, makes it look kind of professional and like a camera. It has also got a little convex mirror in the back so you can use it to frame yourself better when you're vlogging. It's got a little LED light which you can turn on by rotating the back of it, and it's got a bunch of different colors like white, and then we've got yellow, and you can also adjust the brightness by rotating the wheel. Let's start with the reality now. I should warn you that once you start using it, you will have marks on your case. If it's a cheap quality case like I do, then you can see the visible marks on the MagSafe area. Let me zoom in and show you. As you can see, the round marks there, so this is something that is going to be there. Now getting into the actual usage, as you can see that if I try to hold it in my hand naturally, then my index finger does not rest on the button. So to use the button, I'll have to awkwardly position my finger and change the orientation of basically whole of my hand to press the shutter button. So that's an ergonomic problem. And then the grip is too small for the rest of the three fingers to fit properly. And one of the other things that I've noticed is that although it does give you that DSLR like grip, but it's only in the forward half portion of your hand. So let me show you how. So what is going to happen is that to rest your hand using this grip, you're either going to end up pressing the shutter buttons or the camera control buttons, or you're going to push this to the side, which is going to disengage the MagSafe magnet and which leaves your phone at risk of falling down because there's literally nothing protecting it apart from this weak magnet. And trust me, I'm telling this from experience. This has happened with me. I was lucky enough to have that suitcase of clothes lying around to save my phone when I was actually shooting. So if you're using it vertically, I believe that is okay because you get to have that palm grip over here, and it feels nice and strong, rigid. And again, the finger does not naturally rest on the button. That is a big problem. That is a major flaw. It should have been somewhere around here. And yeah, overall, I'd say if you want to shoot some very basic content holding it vertically, then you can use it. Or one of the other use cases that I've found is holding your phone like this. Yeah, I mean, that's just too much of an overkill for the price just to be able to make a phone stand out of it. Coming to a verdict, should you buy this? I highly do not recommend. But if you have money lying around and you want to spend on something cool, then sure, go ahead. But there are a couple of factors that have tempted me to say that you should not waste your money in this because one, it's not very ergonomic. Now you're going to get several models in the market. Some even have that zoom, uh, what do you call that? Zoom slider, and some even have a lot of buttons. Some might have a different button placement and all. What I feel is that there is nothing that you can record with this that you can't record with your bare hands, and maybe even much better with your bare hands. The second reason is safety. I would trust a good old clamp to hold my phone any day as compared to this weak magnet because I don't want to risk my phone falling down and splitting into pieces. And the third reason that I said I'll talk about more later is that you'll have to charge this thing, and that's just another hassle. And then this tripod mount is really not much of a use because the shape of it is not such that it allows a tripod mount. So it's going to create a lot of moment or a lot of torque when your phone is mounted on this and it's screwed into the tripod here. So it's going to create a turning moment that's going to either tilt your phone or tilt the whole tripod or try and overturn the tripod. And basically there's a design flaw, there's a stability issue with this, with using this with a tripod. Overall, I'd say that I don't think you should invest in this. I mean, it's a fun little toy and that's all it is.